Not so long ago, on hillsides throughout many small country towns, were the vast complexes that began as havens, only to become virtual prisons. What went on behind these forbidding walls? What horrible secrets linger in the asylum halls now ripe with decay? What kind of living hell did patients endure, locked away without rights and without hope?
The advantage of a course of electroshock treatment is that it acts immediately. The side effects are virtually nil. It's a myth that this causes long-term memory loss, and it works.
Gothic asylums, the history, the legacy, the lunacy behind society's treatment of mental disorders, those that were legitimate and those that were not. Enter the world of Gothic asylums and check your sanity at the door. You'd have to be out of your mind to miss it.
Do in your spare time? Well, now there is a channel dedicated to those things you do for fun, when all those things you need to do are done. If you do it for love and not for money, it's your hobby, and we are your hobby channel. Whether you collect coins or stamps or make pottery lamps, fly RC planes or build model trains, knit, crochet or macrame, watch the birds or the stars or customize cars, if you hang glide, hike or off-road bike, collect DVDs or restore old TVs, play video games or make picture frames, study bugs in backyards or trade baseball cards, build model ships or take historic trips, whatever you do, if you can collect it, build it, rebuild it, study it, create it, invent it, or just have fun doing it, it's your hobby.
Anybody squeamish? Y'all think you're pretty tough? You think you can handle a lot? Gore, blood, guts, anything like that?
Zombie Nation is the show that will stop channel surfers dead in their tracks and say, "You f***ed up."
Alright, you zombie freaks, I'm your host, Gene Dante, and every week, the zombie bus will roll into colleges across the US, and we'll create the most ridiculous game show on TV, Zombie Nation.
I don't want to do this anymore.
Let's hit it.
Zombie Nation.
Welcome to What's the Big Idea? I'm Chris Durham.
And I'm Tanya Memme. What's the Big Idea is about the modern American innovator.
Chris is in trouble.
Why?
Because I brought spray paint with me, black spray paint. And what we're going to do is we're going to take this car. Yes, we're going to take this. I have so much confidence. So much confidence.
I will never loan you my car again.
How about this? This is a three-legged pantyhose. Three-legged pantyhose.
Imagine that you possess a very special book. A book that spells hope. A book that spells magic. A book that spells disaster. In the shadow of goosebumps and bone chillers rises a ghastly television thriller, Spellbook. Whether innocent or tainted, those who read aloud from the book find themselves traveling on either the brutal road of redemption or the easy path to misfortune. Ultimately, the youthful target audience will learn the consequence of pride, selfishness, greed, and envy with a twisted punishment to ensure that the message sticks. Spellbook offers a horrific and educational journey into the human soul, and there is no telling who will survive.
Hey, good morning, guys. This is got to be the biggest barter day ever, and we have no exceptions. We have to hit $100,000 in trades today.
You gave me the A-team and told me that I needed to make $100,000. If I had competent help to get there, it might be attainable.
So I'm going to show you.
Okay.
Are going to be our expansion store.
Okay.
Right next door. So we're just going to knock the wall down.
And what's your time frame on this?
A month. It's going to be done this month.
Oh, great.
I got my trusty axe, as you can see.
you're working it pretty good.
I'm working it pretty good. And this is how you gotta get it done. I have an estimate. It's about almost $1 million.
Okay.
And I'm hoping to use that on barter.
Realistically?
Realistically, yes.
I
would like to. 75%, Lisa, I guarantee you we can get it done on barter.
Okay, there
The
you go.
elevator, we're still not sure about.
This is why we're here. Battery Foot, built in 1942. A state-of-the-art facility.
We worked pretty hard trying to hide them during the war.
Well, as you can see, after 65 years of overgrowth, our view is pretty much obscured. But if you can only imagine, back then, these men sending the coordinates down to the plotting room sending the exact range to fire on that vessel. Man, I'd hate to be the captain of that ship.
So remember, dream, imagine, create, and invent. And we'll see you next time on What's the Big Idea?